Hey gang, Sam Ward here with a simple thought for today. All of life is worship, and worship is both lament and praise. It was 6 years ago that we buried my son in this cemetery. The day he died was a lot like today. It was rainy, very much overcast. It really fit the day, what it felt like. So here I am, and I wanted to share a little bit about this idea of lament that leads to praise. I don't think we talk about it enough in the church. And I think we miss out on what God has for us. We miss out on what the Bible says. Because the Bible says that lament leads to joy. In Psalm 126, verse 5, it says, "Those who sow with tears will reap with songs of joy." I think the very simple principle there is that it's in the fertile ground of lament, of pain, and of suffering that God plants a seed. It's a seed that through His grace leads us to His mercy, and then that leads us to His healing, and eventually leads us to joy and to praise. James later in the New Testament says it this way: "Grieve, mourn, and wail. Change your laughter to mourning and your joy to gloom." Now in that context, he's not talking just about pain and suffering. He's talking about life and sin, but I think it still applies. It's not an empty joy. It's through that process of lament leading to God's mercy through His grace, and then finally to His healing, and then to joy and to praise. So today I wanted to share one of David's Psalms of Lament. Psalm 142, one I've come to know and love a little bit, and it allows us to go to that place of lament that then leads to praise. Maybe this is you, maybe it's somebody that you know who is walking through this time of life right now. And I just want to say that it's okay. Whatever you're feeling right now is okay. But know that God has a plan in all of this for your good. Psalm 142, spoken word. "Lord, I'm crying aloud to you. I'm lifting up my voice because I have no choice but to cry for mercy. I'm pouring out my heart. I'm pouring out my trouble amidst the rubble of confusion and complaint. Now when my spirit is faint inside of me, it is you who watches my way. Even when evil tries to lay a snare for my feet, there's no friend beside me. Lord, look and see. No one is concerned for me. I have no safety for my soul. It feels like no one cares for my life. Lord, I'm crying out to you. Lord, you guard my heart, and I know this is all a part of living in your loving life. So listen to my heart's cry, for I am in desperate need. Rescue me from fears that feed on my soul, for they are too strong. Set me free from my prison of pain, that I may praise your holy name, that the righteous who came to comfort me will praise you. Because of your goodness, because of your goodness, because of your goodness, Jesus, to me." All of life is worship, and worship is both lament and praise.